Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and to what is going to be another Plan With Me video. We are a little bit behind. We are on that catch-up train. So this week we are planning out the week of January 16th through to January 22nd, which was quite a big week for myself. So I did have a couple of birthdays on. I had a couple of different things to do. So it was a super fun week. But for this week, I am using a kit called, I think it's called Sprinkles or Sprinkle from Scribble Prints Co. And I am pairing that with a Lavender Hollow moment, which I thought worked really, really well. So the reason that I chose this kit was because it was actually my niece's first birthday this week. She had her first birthday party this week. So I wanted to use something fun and colorful, and something that kind of reflected that. My dad did kind of miss out because it is actually the week of my dad's birthday as well. So my dad's birthday is actually on the Monday. Sorry, Dad. But I've said it to you guys before. I honestly do not have enough clip art or like male masculine birthday type kits. So I figured that this was kind of a compromise. It's a birthday kit. It is a feminine, like child type birthday kit, but it's still a birthday kit. So this is what we ran with for this week. I really love the final product of this kit. I wasn't sure initially. You can see at the moment that I'm placing down some glitter washi tape that I have had for the longest time. I feel like I never bring it in. I remember back when I first got it, because I got like gold and red and silver and those sorts of fun colors as well. But when I got them, I felt like I used them a lot for like Christmas or like festive special occasions, and then I kind of forgot that they existed and I stopped using them. So it was really nice to be able to use one of those foiled glitter tapes this week. And I really like the end result. It's different from using like a foil pack and having like your decorative foil over the top of your washi strips, and it's the perfect size. So I don't know, let me know your thoughts below. But I think it matches the kit really nicely, and it just brings an extra element of like special fun birthday vibes to the spread. So really happy with that. Anywho, let's go ahead and start talking to the plans, because we're already laying down full boxes, and you guys know, like, I can never get this timing right. It's the one downside of doing voiceovers. I can never get the timing right. Like, no matter what happens, I always go over, I always go under. I can never just finish on that perfect timing. So it's the one thing I do miss about doing like talk through videos, but maybe they'll come back one day. In the meantime, though, we just kind of have to roll with what we have. And of course, because I'm playing catch up, a voiceover is usually a lot easier in terms of editing and time and things like that. So with that said, this week's sidebar, when I get to it, is quite fun. So in the top left-hand corner, I do like a little box, squared off box moment with some deco pieces, some of the foil, and I just think it looks really fun and really special. And then in the sidebar, I do use one of the full boxes that says "Do Not Grow Up," which I thought was really cute. But when I was planning, I didn't have any undo at this time, and I tried to lift up the overlay box that I put down because it wasn't straight, and I should have known better, and it ripped the sticker. So I've had to since replace that, which has not been a fun time because I kind of feel like it takes away from the kit and it's not as fun looking as it was before, but it is what it is. In my sidebar, as per usual, I do track my socials for the week. So I've got my Instagram and my YouTube follows or subscribers at that time, which unfortunately does seem to be decreasing because I'm not regularly posting content the way that I used to be. But I have done a whole lot of filming, a whole lot of editing, and I'm now on the voiceover train to try and catch up. So I'm hoping to be able to post at least 2 videos a week for the next little while until I've caught up. So we'll see how that goes. This week I was reading the book called Hunger, which is part of the Gone series. For anyone who's been following along on my Plan With Me videos, I've been reading that series since I think the end of last year, definitely beginning of this year. There is, I think, 6 books in the main series, and then there's like 3 add-on books. So I'm on the second last book of the main series, and then I will move on to the 3 add-ons once I'm done. But really, really enjoying that series at the moment. So that's what I was reading at that point in time. And then, of course, we jump on into our plans. As always, if you have any questions about where any of my stickers are from, drop it in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But on Monday the 16th, it was my dad's birthday. So that is the first thing that I pop in at the top of the day there. And then I just do the usual kind of routine at Monday. So I mark Coffee Monday and my, well, not really my work schedule, but I put work in there. And then this day I did make my dad a birthday cake. So we had actually celebrated my dad's birthday the day before because we knew that he would be at work quite late on his birthday. So we did the birthday festivities the day before, but I wanted to make sure, if nothing else, he at least had a birthday cake there when he got home from work. So I made a cake and I dropped that down, and they did say that it was quite delicious. So I'm very proud of myself for that. We also found out this day that our friends were expecting their second baby. So it is the family, so the little girl whose first birthday it was this week, that same family found out that they were expecting a sibling for said baby. So that was really fun and really exciting. And then the only other thing that I marked on Monday was that I uploaded. Tuesday, we have work at the top there, and then it was just a really slow day. It was one of those days where I watched the clock, the time seemed to tick really slowly, and it just wasn't a great time. And then I did do a little bit of playing around with stickers. I've been playing with stickers a lot after work, sometimes because I'm trying to catch up on old spreads, sometimes because I'm trying to organize spreads or like organize my kit lineups, things like that. But I've done a lot of that lately, so that's been really fun. And then it was a very sort of adult day, so I did do some more washing, I did do some cleaning, and then I kind of treated myself a little bit for that. And I played some Dead by Daylight with my friends. This was, I think the last time that I played Dead by Daylight was in January. We're now in April, so I'm a little bit sad. I'm missing that a little bit, but it is what it is. And then I did upload a video on that night as well. This is probably when I was last consistent with content as well. Moving on to Wednesday. So again, I've got work at the top there, and then I've just marked, why is it so hot? But oddly enough, it wasn't as hot as it could be. Like, we averaged like 47-degree days at one point a couple of years back. So when I'm talking hot being like 30, 34, 33 degrees, it is still really hot, but it's not as hot as it could be. So I shouldn't be complaining, but I did mark that. And then I did some laundry on this day, and I just made a little note here that my dog was using his kennel. So we bought him an outdoor, like a wooden kennel, like years ago, like I don't even know how many years ago, because we thought that he and his brother would use it in like the cold, wet weather. They would go in there, they would cuddle up and, you know, make the best of it, but they didn't take to it. They've never used it. And then this day I went downstairs and I was like calling out to my dog. He wasn't coming. I couldn't see him. I checked all the usual like hiding spots that I would look if he was like missing, so to speak. He just wasn't having it. And then when he eventually like popped out of his little hidey hole, he had been hiding in the kennel. I don't know if this audio is taking, to be honest. My computer's doing this weird thing, so I'm hoping that this audio has taken, because I really don't want to do it again. But yeah, he popped his little head out of the kennel, and so I just made a note of that in my planner. And then I had a big D&M, or like big chat with a friend of mine from many, many years ago. I've known her since I was 5 years old. We had a really big chat this day. And then I finished off the day doing some editing. And then on Thursday, I've marked work. Again, after work, I did do some editing, and I also marked that I was super tired. When am I not? I did get a Bath and Body Works delivery on this day. And then I did mark that it was stormy and rainy, which was a little bit unusual given the day before was quite hot. Although I guess it's not really that unusual. That kind of happens. And then I marked hanging out in a friend's stream, that we had McDonald's for dinner, and that I chilled out with my dogs and my partner that evening. On Friday, I've marked work and that I was on Struggle Street, so it was a busy, not so wonderful day, so I marked that in. And then after work, I did watch some planner YouTube. I filmed a Sims video for my Sims YouTube channel. I emailed the dietitian that I'm about to start a program with. I'd made some inquiries earlier on in the year, and this was kind of the day that I bit the bullet and decided that I was going to engage with them and that I wanted to access their services. So I just made a note of that. I also marked having some pet cuddles that night. And then this particular evening, we watched Transformers The Last Night. So again, this was back when we were doing our Transformers binge watch. Saturday, we had a super lazy morning. We didn't really do too much. I had my morning coffee and then I filmed my planner flip through for quarter one. Quarters 2, 3, and 4 are coming, I promise. But again, at the moment, I'm just really trying to catch up. So I did that, and then I also filmed another Sims video for my Sims YouTube channel as well. And then that evening, my husband and I decided to go and get some Thai food from our favorite Thai restaurant. And we also went and watched that Megan movie, that little, like, is it animatronic robot? I don't know what you call her. The one where, like, the ads, she was doing these really weird dance moves, but we went and watched that on this night. It wasn't terrible, wasn't great. It's kind of just but we did enjoy some yummy popcorn and movie snacks, so that's always great. And then I did also mark that I uploaded a video on this night again. I think the reason that this looks consistent is because I was uploading planner and Sims content to 2 separate channels, but I haven't specified that with the stickers, so that's probably why I thought that my content was consistent. And then on Sunday, it was my niece's birthday, so I've marked that at the top of the page there. Her birthday party was this same day, and I did mark that we did a little bit of a grocery stop in on the way to grab some drinks for everyone because it was BYO. And then I've marked that it was my niece's birthday party after that. After the party was all said and done, we packed up and we went back to our friend's house to spend some time with them. And I marked that their little one was sick, so I think because it was her birthday, everyone was kind of spoiling her and she got quite sick from it. And then I ended up with a headache, and then we drove home and went to bed, and that was the end of the week. So there you have it. But anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this spread. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a wiggle now. And yeah, I'll see you all very soon for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.